and power. I'm gonna wait till I see somebody. If you come in, speak. Peace and power. Peace and power. And I will begin when I know someone else is on the other end. Peace, peace. So let's begin. Peace and power. I came to talk in my car. This is my baby. I drove in this car from Georgia to Texas. So, welcome into my sacred space. I came to talk about ladies, us. This one is for my sisters, melanated, worldwide. We are everywhere. We're from everywhere. So, this is for us. I wanted to share with you what I've been doing as far as trying to keep my zhuzh, my zhuzh, trying to keep my zhuzh up. So, every lady, and y'all know, let me get my lip chapped before I just gone through with this. You gotta keep your inner, and when I say inner, I mean mental, your soul. You have to keep it in a certain condition because, for one, it assists you in being grateful. You have to stay humble and grateful at all times. Everybody doesn't make it as far as you've made it. And all of us are different ages, from different households, different parts of the world. A lot of people didn't make it that came from where you're from. And you have to, like I say, stay humble and stay appreciative, um, grateful. We learn who we are and our connection to the sun, and then we learn that words are power. And so a lot of us tend to try to use the words to manifest physical things or things that helps you to enjoy the physical plane. But a lot of people don't. I'm doing good. Peace and power to you. Hell. So a lot of us don't. We don't take soul health, and we're gonna call it soul health. We need to look up what health means, but y'all know what I mean when I'm saying it. We need to take keeping our inner encouraged more serious than what we do, because a lot of the feelings that we have and us holding on to whatever it is, whatever childhood traumas, whatever it is that you think you should have been getting and you didn't get, um, as a child, as an adolescent, as a teen, we hold on to those things. And we should do more soul work because it helps us to be able to release those things in a healthy manner and move forward. Because that's where a lot of our stagnant. Let me put cruise control on. Yeah. Okay. A lot of us get stagnant in our soul work. So on the outside, we'll be working out, we eating good, we're trying to change our eating habits. But inwardly, there is something there that causes you not to be the best you could possibly be. And we don't take it serious. And it's constant work. It is. I'm not gonna lie, because in my relationship, and I'm gonna talk about my relationship, um, you get into a place of being comfortable, and then the stuff that you probably did for yourself while you were single, you no longer do for yourself because you're no longer single. So you don't replace that. Like when I was single, I used to take myself out every Friday. And I was having too much fun. I didn't mind being single because just me, the time I was born, the time I became a manifested being on this plane, it was one of those times where I just like spending time alone. I love people. When I go out, I'm a people's person. But when I'm in my quiet space, my sacred space, days and weeks will pass, and I don't even notice that I've withdrawn. And so, going back to what I was saying originally, you have to keep doing things to keep your zhuzh, because if you can feel your zhuzh, what you reflect outwardly will be nothing but greatness, because you feeling good on the inside. You get what I'm saying? So, what I've been doing recently, and I can't say recently, because I'm me one way or the other. But when I take myself on my annual underwear shopping trip, hold on, let me see now. Fam, I'm driving now. Hold on, let me see. Oh, it's gone. I look at it when I stop. But yeah, when I take myself on my annual underwear trip or underwear spree, if you got small boobs and a good is important, but if you got small boobs, you can wear some cute little bras that come straight out of Walmart. Me, my trip is only because my bras are expensive. I have to have a certain quality, because if I do not, then my back is hurting like no other. I'm top heavy. It is what it is. When I was wearing cheap bras, ooh, my back ached for dear life. I can't no longer do that. But just treat yourself. And I don't know if I'm for shaving or not. I'm not totally against it. Hold on, let me see. Uh-oh. I did not say that. Yeah, that time is very important for us to reflect greatness, because we're already great. Let's keep it real. Um, there's nothing like sisters. You know, a lot of people try to imitate it. It's that melanin. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like it. But when you feeling great, everything you touch will draw, because we're not talking about monetary, draw abundance to you, because it's not about how many dollars. We know the dollar is not even real, so it's not about how many dollars, but you want to manifest things that will reflect in abundance. Like, if you grew up in a Christian church, one of the scriptures I remember was talking about and I can't even remember the names. I was in that stuff so hard, and I can't remember names. But one of them, he had all these cattle, he had family, he had houses, land. He was just in abundance. And even when it was all wiped away, he still did not change how he was looking at life. He had lost all his kids. Some of us saying, you lose your kids, we'll fall apart. So he lost even his kids, and he still held his demeanor together. And that just speaks volumes, because we worship things, and the things, they really don't matter, honestly. So you have to do things that's going to touch your soul inwardly. And you have to remember, you got to put yourself first. You should do one small, kind thing for yourself, just because you work hard. If you are a mom, you know what that entails. That entails you being superwoman. If you're married, that entails you being super wife. So we wear all these hats, and then not to ever do anything nice for yourself is a reflection of the value that you put on yourself. And oftentimes, for some strange reason, it is low. You know, mental health is important, very important. I remember in my past, I used to suffer from depression. And I can say I missed a whole probably like 5 years of my life just being depressed. And it was totally unhealthy. You can't even be productive in a positive because you're everybody that lives on this planet, whether you like it or not. The good, the bad, the ugly is a result of you. It's not to say there aren't bad people in the world and blah blah blah. Hey, we're all connected. Oh, I hate when they have like tie stuff on the road. But yeah, you have to do one small or several. Don't stop at one. But anything that makes your soul feel good. And look at this, man. It's being blown everywhere. Anything that makes your soul feel good. Just like what I'm about to start, the things we did on the retreat was to paint. And I've always wanted to paint. And that's something I would be very interested in to getting into. Because for one, I think it'd be good for me because I'm a dreamer and a perfect way to bring to life what it is I'm dreaming. And maybe that'll give me some kind of resolve as into interpreting my dreams. But nonetheless, whatever it may be, your way to keep your zhuzh might be to shave, or get waxed, or get your eyebrows threaded, whatever it is. When you feel pretty from the inside, it is just, it's going to exude outwardly. I heard something. What's that? But yeah, it's going to exude outwardly. And that's what you want. You want to be in a good mood when you're creating. You want to feel like woman hear me roar when you're doing business. It makes a difference. It does. Another thing today, when I'm running an errand, when I get back, I want to do my feet. I wanted to go to the shop to get them done, but I just cannot sit in the shop knowing somewhere somebody that looks like this representation of this, clan or tribe was beating up somebody's grandmama that looked like me. I can't go in there and sit comfortably after seeing that. I'm very protective, and if you go for my, I would have tried to tear that shot down. I would be in court trying to get these people deported. Y'all better start fighting back, and you need to fight back paperwork wise, not physically. But in the midst of that moment, I would have torn that shop down. Don't touch my grandmama. That was just too much. But I just can't go back in the shop and sit and enjoy myself and relax and feel the same. So I'm going to do it at home. And I know I'm going to feel 100% better because when I do it really well. My feet, I'm on them all the time. And it's going to be a wonderful feeling on the other side of my pedicure. Another thing might be for you taking yourself out. Do it. Go for it. Spend some time alone so that you can find out what it is. Sometimes you just need to find out about you. A lot of people be in relationships their whole life and they don't even know what they like aside from whoever they are with. And that might change a couple of times a year. So it's just important, those little things, whether it be underwear, getting your feet done, doing your makeup, getting your eyebrows done, whatever it is, ladies, that's gonna make you, it's gonna uplift your soul, uplift your spirit, you should do it. And you should do it right then. Don't put it off and stop feeling guilty. Stop feeling guilty. You know, do it for yourself. Like I said, you feel 100% better, and you can get into a creative space. Tonight is a full moon. I don't know what you all got planned. Me and my husband, we dressed up some candles last night, so we're gonna light those tonight. We're gonna burn our ancestor money. We're trying to make this shift, and if you don't do the work, you know, you don't reap the benefits. A lot of people don't want to get into the work either when it comes to spiritual growth, but you have to do the work. This is not Christianity. Christianity, Jesus got you. Just have a blast, and you know you're gonna be forgiven. And if you just think about being good, you're gonna have all the things that you want. This ain't that. You're gonna have to do the work. So I'm hoping that y'all at least write down some intentions, some things you want to manifest. Do some type of work. Don't just sit and let this type of energy go ahead like you're content where you are. Unless you've made it. I don't know. Some of you might have made it. I don't know. But I'm talking about me. So, yeah. I'm going to do my pedicure. I'm going to draw me a bath tonight with some Florida water. You know, do a purifying bath. And then we're going to set some intentions. Like I said, honor the ancestors. The whole nine. I'm out here on my way to the bank because my bank is just can't get right. And my husband wants me to close this account. And I'm just trying to stay loyal. It's like a default, especially when you have to drive an hour to your bank for some shenanigans. But anyway, I came here to talk to y'all about that, like treating yourself kind, ladies. You have to treat yourself kind. If you can be kind to the world, if you can bring life into the world, your first and foremost should be to yourself. Taking care of your mental health, taking care of your soul, your spiritual health, making sure that you're connected with the energies, making sure that you're connected with the energies. Just be kind to yourself. The women bring the lives into this planet, so if all the women are mentally suffering and physically suffering, you know, then how can we nurture the earth? We're the nurturers. So you definitely should nurture yourself. Like I said, do nice things for yourself. If the connection went out, that's what I was saying. Be kind to yourself. You are worth it. And, you know, you are what the men come in contact with. And, you know, we have all these broken boys. And everybody wants to talk about who should get the blame. Well, if the ladies bring the life form into existence, we carry them 9 months and birth them in. And if we are present, if we're not talking about if we're not present, if we are present in the lives of the men while they're growing up, we're teaching them, let's keep it real, we're teachers, we're nourishing them, we're nourishing their souls. If you're not nurturing your own soul, then how much more can you nurture these men growing up? And then when they grow up and we're looking at, you know, chaos, and we're looking for somebody to blame, you have to blame yourself because you're not putting yourself first. Nurture yourself first, and then you can nurture everybody else. And then, you know, that will show up in the world in a positive light, because then generations will be touched and changed from you just, you know, loving yourself. And I know y'all feel me because we give so much as that feminine energy. We give. We're givers by nature. We're nurturers by nature. So it's like if you're not nurturing yourself, or if you're not gonna take your mental health. Sometimes, if the budget will allow, I'll go to the spa and stay all day, just not thinking about nothing but detoxing. Laying in those salt rooms and whatever kind of rooms they got for me, I'm there for it. And you have to treat yourself. You have to put yourself first. Don't keep putting it off. A lot of us will put it off, and then you wake up and you're like 80, and you never treated yourself to anything. And all you did was give and work hard. And it's just like, what were you actually getting if you're slacking on nurturing your own soul? Because nobody can do that for you. If you're looking for a man to nurture your soul, it's your soul. He can touch your soul, but to nurture it and make sure it's healthy, he can't feel what you're feeling. So that's too much to even place on a man. You get what I'm saying? And that's for y'all who have men or who aim to get a man. That's for y'all. Like, you have to take care of yourself. And like I said, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Get in a place where you can be confident. If there's something about your body that you don't like, for me, I don't like my stomach. I don't know where it came from. Well, yes, I do. Working in fast food places in high school, but got out of control. Then it had a baby in it, so it's just one of those things. I still think I'm fine. Don't get me wrong, but I could do without my stomach, and so I work out. I made a choice. Sometimes I fall off the wagon, and I might not work out for 2 weeks. Right now, I'm off the wagon. But when I do start back working out, which will be either today or tomorrow, I feel so much better. It's a great way to relieve stress. If you're stressing, ladies, get out and get physical. It's like the best way to relieve stress. Um, you don't even have to get out. Invest in yourself, elliptical or treadmill. You might be a person that does not like being outside of your home. Invest in the equipment so that you can take care of yourself. Mental health is like, in our community, it's raging because everybody's suffering and nobody is thinking that it's connected to self-love, and it actually is. And I don't mean, oh, I love myself, not that type of self-love. I mean, you're working hard and not realizing that you need to nurture your soul. It has nothing to do with the things that you can buy for yourself, but invest in activities that nurture your soul. I had to go to the retreat because I felt like it would change my life, and it did. I met some beautiful people I would never have met if I was still sitting at my house. I enjoyed myself. I did things that I've never done before with total strangers, and we were open to getting to know each other. There was no drama. I absolutely loved the whole trip. I did. Afterwards, it's worth it. Shout out to PB. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my retreat family. Aphrodite Stone. Shout out to Sister Stone. She was a wonderful host. We enjoyed ourselves for real. I even went hiking, and I would rather have my treadmill in my house. That ain't for me. I was like, when are we gonna get there? And it was a good experience, but it's just, I said, let's start hiking. Hiking requires you to be in physical shape, seriously. And I'm gonna get there, and I have a place now to hike it. I live by a national park, so we can go through there once I condition my body. Like I said, whatever it is about yourself that you're a little uncomfortable with, work on it. It's not going to go by way of pill. Ask me how I know. I used to go to the weight doctor and I would lose the weight, but it was not going to stay off because I was using an appetite suppressant. When do I ever get to stop taking the appetite suppressant? And then, they're not cheap. That was $100 a month going out to the weight doctor. It's not cheap. Then the skin. I don't like how the skin looks after you lose weight. And so with the appetite suppressant and the fat burner, you lose a lot of weight, but the skin is like there. Nobody ever talks about that. I don't want to look at that. I would rather lose the weight so slowly I can tone up my body at the same time. And it is what it is. Some people like going to the weight doctor. I don't. I don't like the way their skin was looking. I stopped going. I started working out. And I started eating a little better. I ain't going to the store, getting all that junk. And if I get something and it's junk, it's just to get it out my system. Don't deprive yourself. If it's something that you have to have, if it's something that you have to have, get it, eat it, and leave it alone. Don't get it and keep getting it and have it stored in your house and you got an endless supply of cheesecake knowing that it's like a quadrillion calories. That doesn't make sense, especially for somebody trying to improve themselves or not happy with themselves. It doesn't make sense. You have to show some self-control. Like I said, my rule is get it, eat it. If you eat it for a couple of days, that's fine. Get it out of your system and keep moving. Don't keep doing that same thing all month. You can't eat cheesecake all month long every day. That don't make sense. Everything in moderation. And it might be that you're not comfortable with your eyebrows. If you're not comfortable with your eyebrows, get you some castor oil and one of those brushes. Not the shaping brush, not that straight line. I'm talking about a toothbrush or either the mascara brush, a brush like that. Get you some castor oil, apply it every night, and brush your eyebrows. It eventually start growing. Do your eyelashes too. If you uncomfortable with your eyelashes being thin, whatever it is that's gonna make your soul shine through. Y'all remember that? Let your soul shine through. I think that came from the Jerry Curl commercial and also Coming to America. Yeah, that's funny. But whatever it is, make your soul shine through. Do that for yourself. It only makes sense. Do things that make you happy so that the people around you can also be happy. Because if you're not happy, you might be giving the people around you a little bit of hell. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. So, yeah. That's what I want to share. Hold on. Top check, live check. You know what? Hey, Tasha. Shout out to y'all. Sedona, baby. We had so much fun. My roommate, we used to stay up and talk. It's like, dang, it's 4 o'clock. We just be laying down. We enjoyed ourselves. We really did. But yeah, do nice stuff for yourself, man. Whatever it is, whatever you like. Today, I even got up and decided I was going to shave. And that's something I don't do. I said, you know what? I'm going to go for the gusto. And the funny part is I didn't finish. It's not my thing. I didn't finish, but I did make an attempt to do something different that makes me feel better. I do feel better when I do shave, but it's just work. It's like a lot of work. trying to get every little hair off your body. And I don't like using Nair because I have eczema. If you got eczema, you should not be using a I'm trying to pronounce it correctly, like they taught me in school. Depilatory. You should not be using that on your. It makes your skin shed because it's removing hair. So you know it got a little chemical touches in it. But you just shouldn't be using it if you got eczema. And then shaving takes a minute. I get it. But at the end of the day, you got to know what works for you. I can't use it, so I have to shave. But I did not finish, and I really wanted to. I think I'm going to finish tonight. Before I take my spiritual bath, I need to get my life together. But yeah, I do the work. It's a full moon. Down here it's been raining for the last 5 days. So the energy tends to be lower when you're not seeing the sun, which is how you get your energy if you have melanin. So this rainy weather, hurricane season, is really, really lowering everybody's energy, especially if, you're not seeing the sun. So my energy was down, then it got back up, and I said to myself, I'm going to keep it up. I'm not going to let it continue to drop down just because the sun ain't out. So you have to do other things that keeps your spirits up and socialize a little, There's nothing wrong with socializing. Sometimes you'll get on the phone with a person and have such enjoyment for that period of time, and it'll last, like I said, for days, just because that energy was bouncing off of each other. Different people have different energies, and it's nothing like finding somebody that can boost your energy vibration. That's who you want to keep around. All this loyalty to people who you've been knowing 50 years, that's cool. But if you've been knowing them for 50 years, and out of those 50, you can't get an energy boost when you're around that person, it's like, how's that serving you? How's that serving you? And then you'll meet somebody new and won't let a stranger in because you haven't known them that long. And the energy exchange is like super high because y'all energy just works together. But you won't let them. Okay, y'all. I don't know what just happened. They let me start back up. Maybe I was having too much fun, They done cleared the room out. Okay, well, that was a long little break. Maybe that's what it was. They was trying to break my concentration. People like, who is that? 413. Yeah. Hey. I don't know what happened. I forgot what I was talking about. I finally made it to my destination. But the moral of the story, I guess, is just do nice things for yourself. Whatever it is that makes your zhuzh be on point. And that's what you want to do. Y'all, these people got me really, really riding to get to my bank. And I done had some tea. Some detox tea with ginger and all that good stuff. So now I have to use the restroom. I've been detoxing every little way. Your phone is buffering. I don't know. I don't know, Pam. I don't even know what happened. So, and then it ain't like it's a quadrillion people in here. I was telling y'all some good shit and they don't want y'all to hear it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all how to lift y'all vibration. And if the video interrupt in the middle of somebody telling you to lift your vibration and to love on yourself, then that must be good information. Cam, is it still buffering? Excuse me. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Is it still buffering? Yeah, I need to get over. And you know I need to get over. Thank you. Oh, they were going around me. West 7th Street. I hope they not taking me to no bank that's inside of a building. That'll hurt my nerve. All I'm trying to do, y'all. Oh, this is the one I went to. All I'm trying to do, y'all, is put some money in my account because I don't want to and I had to drive an hour to do this. A whole hour. So thank y'all for riding with me. Thank y'all for riding with me. I want to show y'all. They had these pumpkin spice, and I've never had pumpkin. At Trader Joe's, they let you taste stuff in the store. And who knew I would like some pumpkins? Sorry. Some pumpkin spice shortbread cookies. I've always liked shortbread. Okay, so ATM drive-through. This is what I want, honey. Yes, gulp. I ain't got to get out the car. This is so nice, even though it's in a dark warehouse. Last time I had to jump out, child. Okay. Hold on, man. And then another like he had said I have wings. I wasn't mad. I was just in shock. I'm like, how can you call my my weight loss? You call him a dang on little skin that's left from wings. Ooh. Y'all know when you work out and lose some weight, how your arms be looking. But you know what? I don't let that define me. I don't say to myself, I'm not gonna wear no shirt without no sleeves no more. All shirts with sleeves. I'm not going into hiding. That's crazy. Who is you hiding from? Yourself? I love me. What I see when I look in the mirror at my wings is transformation. I mean, where do you think the extra skin was gonna go? I just see transformation. Now, how we get out of here? Exit. This is like the Swedish trip. Yeah, hold on. Let me set the address for the GPS. Yeah, why is talking about right now? Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, I'm very very comfortable. I'm supposed to turn around. Let me go ahead and get over here and turn around. Okay. So, yeah. Ooh. Then he walking all in the street, child. Sir. Okay. But yeah, and I don't sit around. I sample these cookies and got tricked into buying them by my seed. And he don't even like shortbread. He just wanted them because the icing that's on them. But after I eat these cookies, I just won't have no more cookies. It's small changes. Don't keep cookies in your house if you know you the cookie monster. You know what I'm saying? That is so petty. Don't keep cookies in your house if you know you the cookie monster. The cookie monster is not on Sesame Street, but it's at your house. It's just not a good idea. So it's just some small changes, and then over time you'll see the results. I have lost 40 pounds. And I'm going for 140. So I have a long way to go. Right now, I'm just avoiding meat. I'm not going to say I'm off meat and I don't stop and I ended my relationship with meat. I watched What the Health, and that kicked off my meat avoidance. And if I'm around meat and I want to taste it, I bite it, get that taste, that want out of my system, and I don't eat it all. I don't eat a lot. I just bite it. At the most, I'll say 2 bites. If you're used to eating a hamburger and you're cleansing yourself from meat, then you're craving a burger in the middle of it, eat half the burger. Don't eat the whole burger because you're not even supposed to be having it. And it's small little stuff like that. Just make small changes, and then that'll result in big results over time. If you like ice cream, don't go to the store and buy a big gallon of ice cream. Get the little cups, and that way when you do have it, stop yourself at 1 cup, and you'll have it forever. But you're not binging on ice cream. It's just the small stuff. Me and ice cream, my whole life had a unhealthy existence together. And so I'm having to leave her alone. I watched What the Health, and there was a doctor on there, how he described it. He said, I don't care if you're drinking milk or yogurt or eating cheese, you still initially are eating that cow pulse. It's made for cows, not you. And then, in turn of you ingesting or taking on this cow product, the baby cows aren't even allowed to stay with their moms. They have to be shipped off real early because you drinking the baby cow's mom's milk. And the baby cow can't even get no mom's milk. It's weird. It is very weird. But nonetheless, it's not about loving a creature more than you love people. It's just about, if you were a baby cow, excuse me, if you were a baby cow and you came into this existence as that, would you want somebody ripping you away from your mom so that they can drink your mom's milk, which is made for you? It doesn't make sense, y'all. So yeah, I say all that to say, small changes. I'm about to log off. I gotta use it. Okay. Small changes, and love yourself. Love on yourself first. Don't expect to receive that from an outsource. Love on yourself. Do nice things for yourself. Don't go into bankruptcy. Yeah. And that's what I came to talk about. And I'm just gonna enjoy the ride back home. Get off this technology. So peace and power to you all. I hope you stand up even though the clouds are down. I will, and I'll see y'all the next time.